Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to Foundation, and welcome back to Hovelstead, where today we are going through and showing you guys a little bit of progress that we've made on our wonderful little city or town that we have here, our hovel that we have. And today we're going to be going through and working on building our fort, which I'm very, very excited to do. Once you have a fort, you can go through and you can start getting things like missions and stuff from the king that's going to allow you to get more goods and food and gold and all of that. It becomes very important and unlocks a bunch in the game. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to build our fort on this island that's right over here. But before we do that, we need to actually get to it. Now, I've already bought out the territory, so I own that ability to get over there. So now I just need to build this, well, super bridge, more or less, and get it all the way over here. Now, this bridge is very large and is going to take quite a bit of lumber in order to get us over there, but I'm going to go ahead and get that built. Now, this is a ton of planks to get here. It's actually, I think it's 83 or 85. I didn't read the number exactly, but planks in order to get over here. So we're getting that built. Better days are coming. I think, yeah, we went through a major weather event. That was the last thing that happened between videos. And I actually got this monument that's right here. I have this fountain sculpture masterpiece. And what this masterpiece is more or less celebrating the fact that we made it through our first bout of extreme weather. It was really rainy and stuff. It made it so they consumed a bunch of extra food. It was bad, but all in all, we came together and we survived, which isn't a bad thing, right? Okay, so all in all, we're good here. We got this built out over here. We own this area, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a couple different things here. First things first, I'm going to change this back here into some housing. I know that sounds weird, but I want to have housing for these guys over here, but they don't have to walk all the way back over here in order to get home. I want to build some housing over here. So let's go ahead and let's get to painting, and let's get some residential. And I'm going to go ahead and put some residential back over here like this, okay? That's going to be their housing, okay? In order to get them a little bit happier, I'm going to go ahead and grab a well if I can. Let's see. Here we are. A nice well. I'm going to put that down right there. Build that. Okay, that's going to keep the builders very busy. I'm also going to just go right ahead and build myself another builder's tent, a builder's workshop. Why am I doing this? Because there is a lot over here that needs to be built, and I want to get workers working on it. They have to build this entire bridge that goes all the way over here with all these planks that they have, and now we have a bunch of other things that also need to be built over here. So, all in all, we need a lot of builders in order to get this stuff done. Not to mention the fact that I'm also going to put a lumber camp right over here to start. I'm actually going to put it inside of where the actual fort is going to go. So there we go. We got ourselves a lumber camp that's going to go there because I want to just go ahead and extract all of this. None of these trees need to stay on here. This is going to become a super fort. Okay. Now that all of that is done, now I need to go over to build, and we're going to look at administration. Is that it? Oh, wait, hold on. I know what I need to do. Made a little bit of a whoopsie poopsie here. Let me go over into book. Let me go over to progression. Let me go over to kingdom, and let me unlock the military fort. I'm also going to go ahead and unlock stake walls as well, so that way I can just put a wall around my fort. Now, do I need to do that yet? Because I could get stone ramparts to surround it, and that would just be using a lot of wood right now in order to build the stake wall. You know what? It's only 25 gold. Let's go ahead and unlock it anyway. Now, I need to get us up to a large rating here. We have quite the rating we need to overcome here with this fort, so it's going to need to be impressive. I have 228 gold coins for us to start working on said fort. So let's go ahead, let's go to administration, let's grab our military fort. And I'm actually going to start the military fort a little bit far back, but that's okay. I'm going to say that this is the interactive location right about here off of that bridge just slightly. Okay, now I want to come over here and go into function, and I want to grab the fort keep. Now, the fort keep is more or less just a giant tower, right? And it's fairly tall. I'm going to make it a little bit taller. It looks good. And we're going to need a nice entrance that's going to be on here as well. I'm going to go ahead and put the entrance right at the beginning, right at the opening there. And let's go ahead and just toss a little roof up there. Very good. So that's very basic, but I want to go ahead and get some quarters in here, right? A wooden passageway that's going to go like that. Another room, a wooden cabin that's going to go back here. I'm going to say like this is where, say, the commander sleeps. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab another wooden quarters. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and turn it around, and I'm going to put it right there. So this is ending up giving us a bunch of room for more soldiers. Now, this can take 165 planks and 24 tools in order to build this. But so far, this is pretty good. I'm going to do a visitor location as well. So there's that. And this one is the... No, that's the visitor as well. So let me go ahead and delete that. There we go. And I need a... So I have the visitors location and I need the guard location. So let me see. Barracks-wise, I can turn one of these into a barracks, but I'm just going to go ahead. I think I can adjust these in the future, but I'm going to go ahead and just delete that part there. I'm going to select... I think I already selected to... Let me see. Build parts. I think I can adjust it to be something else after I build it. I don't remember correctly. But I'm going to go ahead and just get this guy built up over here. Now, in the future, I do plan on adjusting this fort even more and, say, adding another tower on here and making it a little bit larger. But for now, I think that this is okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back to building overview here. And I'm just going to click on this here, and let me go to build parts. Let me look here. Training grounds. This is what I needed. I need an area to build up some of these guys. Good, we got that well built over there. I need a place to train my troops, is what I need here. And honestly, right now, we only are going to get about 3 of these. Because each of those are going to require cloth, and I think I'm going to have to import some cloth for now. Okay, I'm going to click off here. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to re-click on this. I'm going to select function. So let's see. We have fortified keep built. We have training grounds built. I'm going to go grab barracks. Just to be safe. Just to be safe, I'm going to grab another one of these. I'm going to build it off that way. Now this seems a little silly. This is a very large area. Let's see if I can bring this up slightly. Go, make the tower a little bit taller. This seems like it's very, very large, right? And I agree. It is very large. In comparison to what we're probably going to need in the future, is this absolutely massive? Yes. Do I technically need all of this room? No, I don't. What am I missing? Because constructions have not been met. What am I missing? A roof, door, a keep. There we go. We have everything. Let's go ahead and build this. Now this is actually completely free for us to build, and it's going to give us plus 11 Kingdom Splendor. That's only 11. We are still going to be in the negative, so we actually need to make this thing even more impressive. How are we going to do that? I could go through and add more parts. I could go through and add a fountain masterpiece, but I need a bunch of different things in order to do that, like marble, and I don't have any marble right now. This is going to give me +2 for adding some more quarters, so I could add more quarters going off this way. The problem with doing this, right? The problem with continuously just adding more and more is, one, it does make this very expensive, right? Makes it very expensive, and it also makes it more expensive to build as well. And honestly, thinking about it, there we go. This is +20. I'll just go ahead and do this a little bit. This is ending up being a very, very big... I don't like how this looks. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that or that or that. Let me just take a step back here. I don't like this. Let me go ahead and start by getting rid of that. Let me get some nice expanding hallways off of this. And then let me get another, not a wooden cabin, right? Let me grab another tower. Whoops, I just picked up the entire thing. Let me see if I can figure this out a little bit more. Because I'm not a huge fan of this right now. Let me just go and put that back where it was. Okay. Looks a little silly, but that's all right. Okay. Now let me get some wooden quarters, and let me turn these around, and let me put them off of the back here. Okay, how does that look? That actually looks okay. I'm going to grab this wooden cabin that's right here, and I'm going to rotate it around. That way the windows are facing out. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm even going to put a doorway back over here that goes off of that. Very good. I'm going to grab this hallway that's here, and I'm going to see if I can slap it on there. Very good. And now, if possible, I'm going to put another keep on here. Now, this keep's actually going to stay just like that for now. Okay? That keep's going to stay there for now because I got something different that I want to build with it a little bit later on. Are those even now? I want to try to get these even, if I can. Looks fairly even. I'm going to go with it. It looks pretty good. That does need a door, so we'll go ahead and put a door back over here. Can I, could put a door like that. That looks a little silly. Let's just go ahead and put a keep door like that. Okay. I'm going to leave the top of that blank. I'm doing that on purpose, and we'll explain that a little bit later on. Oh, it does need a roof, though. Crap. Okay. It needed a roof in order to be built. Build that. Come over here. So this is +7. And this one was plus something as well. I'm going to go ahead and build both of these, and we'll see. Oh, and this is +6. So 6. That's a lot of stuff I got to build around here. 9, 6, so that's 15. Okay, hold on. All in all, let me see here. Where's my little peg? It's around here somewhere. There should be a wee peg. Nope. Okay, all in all, here we go. +22, it's going to cost me 42 gold. And I have 0 soldiers assigned yet, even though I can house 41. We don't have anybody assigned yet, and that's fine. We have more than enough for everyone. All is good. We can now get over here. Let's go ahead and assign... Oh, not soldiers. Can I go ahead and assign anybody? No, they haven't built that yet. Okay. Good. The lumber camp's just waiting for a builder. Look at that. We already have houses that are coming up over here. I'm also going to build a marketplace over here as well. That's going to sell just some basic stuff. But let's take a little bit of a pause. Wall. Could put this gate in here. I could put this gate in here. I want to, but I don't need it. Oh, would you look at that? The king has noticed your military fort and wants to be sure that you, his loyal vassal, will have everything you need to host an army. Once armed and trained, the king expects your soldiers to contribute to peace of the realm. So we're immediately going to get 20 swords and 5 kingdom splendor. This is actually a really, really, really good thing that just happened. Okay, this is going to give us a ton of ability to make 20 soldiers. This is good. 20 soldiers are a good thing. Lots of soldiers means lots of money gaining in the long run. Lots of training is going to have to be done, but I think we're going to be okay. Now, I need more planks. I need a lot more planks. And I don't want to leave you guys like I have in the last couple episodes with saying, yeah, don't worry guys, we're going to build these things and you're never going to come off to see them actually being built. I want to go ahead and give you guys just a little bit of a compilation of watching some of the buildings get built, because this is our tavern that we built. Nobody's going here because there's nothing to do in there. But all in all, it's built, right? I mean, you could go in here, they can hang out. It's a public lounge. There's no booze or anything in there, but at the end of the day, it's a place to go. And here's our other church that is built, that they are going to. That makes them very happy. And our houses in this area still have low desirability. That's kind of crappy, but 'tis what it is. All right, let's let this fort get built while we have these people that are woodcutters over here doing their thing. Yep, they're gonna do the thing, and we hope that they're gonna do good. And yeah, it's gonna be a thing. We have a new tale that can be heard, actually. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Forward march. The clamor of military exercises echoes through the village. These might not be the most pleasant sounds, but they are a good reminder your people are safe. 10% happiness bonus for villagers, citizens, commoners, serfs, and newcomer statuses. Very well. So now we have some people that are going to be happy because we actually do have a little bit of people being here as guards. Now I have one soldier that's here. He's level 1, or she's level 1. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more soldiers assigned. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get like 3. I think I just took away other jobs. Oh, dang it. Oopsie poopsie. All right, well, we'll have to go ahead and get people put back in. Oh, there's some newcomers right there. We'll get those guys. Boop, boop, boop. All right, now let's go around and see where we took people from. Not builders. They were woodcutters, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and just get 2 woodcutters assigned over there. And I really hope I didn't take anywhere else away. The bakers are still good. Food levels are still good. Milling-wise, we're still running all the milling that we need to, so we're gaining money that way, which is good. Fishers are good. All right, so I think we're okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that last person back over here on wood cutting again. Let's go back to watching our wonderful little keep here being built. As I was sitting here working on watching the fort being built and accepting newcomers, I just happened to look over and see that this soldier is currently just fighting, right? They're punching. But that's a problem. I forgot to do something very important when it comes to my soldiers, and that is to come over here, go to my army, and come over here and look at my soldiers that I have. I need to give them their weapons. With their weapons, they can actually become trained. So, they're partially trained now, but with their weapons, they can become actually trained. It increases their strength and allows them to perform better in battle. This is actually super important, and I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't do this sooner. Also, I just realized that I'm negative on money, and I need to get positive on money as soon as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately come over here. I'm going to go to taxes, and sadly, I'm going to increase taxes. It's going to make people sad, but I have to do what I have to do. We need some more money because right now we're losing a bunch. We were actually in the negative for a long time. If it wasn't for trade, I don't think we would have actually been in the positive. So we need to get back into the positive again. And all of my soldiers should have swords as long as I come right over here and just give the 2 new ones that just came in. There we go. Some swords for them to be able to go out and practice with. So there you go. There's your sword. Have fun doing your battle out with swords. These guys here are going to work on going through and getting the rest of the keep built. So let's get that done. Alright, some pretty decent progress has been made so far over here on the fort. And honestly, we're actually doing pretty good with the soldiers as well. We haven't went to go and do any sort of missions yet, but I'm actually going to go ahead and do this this beast bounty here. It's easy, the distance is far, and there's 3 days left on it. I'm going to go ahead and prepare my troops, and I'm going to go ahead and send them, and you're going to watch the probability over here. So now we have 5 soldiers selected, 100% gold on reward, a wealthy, not so far settlement offered a fair bounty on a dangerous beast lurking in its lands. Now I have 5 people who are partially trained. Well, one that's untrained, but the other ones are partially trained. I should leave them for a little bit longer. So before I do this, I'm actually going to cancel going on that trip, right? I'm going to hold off on doing that, all right? And I'm actually going to go over here, and we're going to look at this merchant. And they want to sell us 100. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We'll get a little bit of money. There we go. We may have lost 100 wood, but we did gain 100 gold, which is okay. We needed it anyway. But I was sitting here thinking for a moment while building this other sawmill that I built over here while we were in fast forward mode there. And I was thinking, man, we really could use the ability to start getting sheep. So, I want to go over here. I want to go over here in a progression. I want to go over to labor. Sorry, common. And I want to get clothing. You may be wondering why clothing. Because I want to start getting goods made. And this is important. Goods means clothing. Clothing means more trade. Trade equals good money, all around good things. So, let's go ahead and get a sheep farm put in. Come over here. Where are you, Mr. Sheep Farm? Let's see. Market, tavern, warehouse, granary. Which one is it here? Let's go right here and let's just search sheep. There we are. The sheep farm. All right. This makes bad juju, so I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. Back here in this location, back over there. We'll build that. What I mean by bad juju is it literally makes people sad to live near it. So I'm going to build that back over there. And we'll get some of our new people who come here to live to put that there. Look at the work that's being done over here. We actually have a lot of this built. I have no idea what happened up here, by the way, but that looks like poopy dukes. But we're going to get that fixed. But all in all, we're actually doing fairly good in getting everything built. We have tons of barracks for people to sleep in. We actually are about to get up the 3rd one, it looks like. So we have 2 of the barracks put in, 1 of the hallways. We don't have the commander's area, as I call it, done yet, because we still need about 50 more planks to be delivered, but I think we actually have all of the tools delivered that we needed. And the last thing is going to be some cloth, and that villager path blocked. Where in the world is there a villager that their path is blocked? There should be nowhere that there's a villager that their path is blocked. Could not reach lumber camp. How you can't reach that? Beyond me. I'm sure you're going to get that figured out. But looks like we're already getting the carting shed or the sheep farm being put up. We're going to go ahead and get that built. And then I know I'm also going to need sheep. Sheep. Okay, actually, no. I need... Is it the tailor that does it? The weaver hut. This is going to give us cloth. We do need cloth, so I'm going to go ahead and get a weaver's hut. And they don't mind living near this. So I'm going to go ahead and put the weaver's hut right about there. I'm going to get that built. It's going to take planks, so it's probably going to be a little while before that gets built. Because they're still working on all of this over here, which we've made excellent progress on so far. Okay. How are we doing for jobs? They're saying employment is nil. We have no jobs. That may be true, actually. There we go. Now we have lots of jobs. So we got that guy up and running. This needs a serf working at it as well. I'm going to go ahead and spawn some sheep. There we go. The shepherd is going to go and do their thing. And look, now we have a bunch of little sheepy sheeps running around. Also, funny thing, if you go ahead and spawn sheep, this little message will change here. It says, seriously, stop. And first it says, come on, you're abusing this. You can go all the way until it says, well, don't blame us if your game starts to lag. So, little fun things there for you. But I think that once you get to seriously stop, I think that that's a decent number of sheep for you to start getting some more wool in. All in all, I probably should also put up a warehouse to hold some of these goods, because I remember correctly, yeah, wool, common clothes, and cloth goes in here. Yep, cloth goes inside of a warehouse. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get a warehouse built, shall we? So let me get a warehouse right here, warehouse, and let me put this guy back over here. Yeah. Build that for me. And then I will have cloth, clothing, and wool go in there. And that should be okay. A newcomer requests audience. Well, come on in there, big guy. We need all the help that we can get. How close are we over here? Actually, we're getting really close with the amount of wood that we need. We're actually really, really close with the amount of wood that we need. We only need about 38, I think that is. 38 more wood. And then we'll have all of the wood that we need in order to finish out this. And we have 10 already. That's good. And we have more people producing it. So good things are happening here for us, folks. We do have weavers working in the weaver's hut now, so that's going to give us our cloth that we need in order to finish our couple of training dummies over here. And the more training dummies we have, the better, because then more than one troop can get trained. Now, before we go off from this video, I do want to start... Everybody's partially trained. They could get hurt on doing this. Coins and wheat. Bread and cheese rewards. On failure, nothing. And it's close. I'm going to go ahead and send the troops. We're going to see what happens. Maybe they'll become trained. Maybe they'll all die. I have no idea, but we're going to see what happens nonetheless. All right. Any new newcomers? No new newcomers. And it sounds like that our... Weaver's hut is done, which is grand. We don't have a warehouse yet, but at least these guys are going to start working. Look at that. They already have 6 cloth. That's good, which means these should start getting built up over here. Look at our fort. Our fort is so close to being done right now. It is so incredibly close to being done. We need like 20 some more wood over here. And they're about to finish building up this. They have just a couple more quick pieces to build. As soon as they get all this set up, we're going to be in business. We just have 2 hallways that go in between here. And then a door that goes right over here. Oh, the door's... Is the door already on there? I don't know if no, the door's not on there yet. The door is not quite yet built. We need just a little bit more timber. Now, the good thing is after we have these planks... Ooh, there we go. There's some more people. After we have all these planks, we're going to start selling them again, which is going to give us more money. Speaking of money, honestly, I think that we should build a treasury. I think we should build a treasury. Why do I think we should build a treasury? Because if we got a treasury built, we could house even more gold. And we're going to start getting to the point where if my soldiers come home, we will have a bunch of gold in excess coming in. How are we doing here? Almost enough planks. Our Kingdom Splendor is actually looking fairly good. Rating is 4 right now. Influence is 0, but our Splendor is 16. So that's good. We need one more rating here, and we can actually start getting some of these other things, like the stone ramparts, protection taxation. So if a mission is ongoing, taxation speed is increased by 50%. That's actually pretty good. Speaking of army, how are we doing? Soldiers seem to be doing okay. They're on a mission. I don't know how much longer the mission is going to go for. It was near, so hopefully not too long. And we'll see a little bit of a bonus from getting these guys all the way out of here. Here we go. We got another one of the hallways being built. Oh, man, they almost got it. What are they missing? They actually have all the planks that they need. I think they have everything that they need in order to get it done, so they just need to build it. That's it. They just need to build it. The troops are out on a mission right now, and they're going to come home to a finished fort. How nice is that? And look, they can actually train up here now, too, because they have all 3 of the training dummies done, so it'll allow them to train even harder and become even stronger, so that's a good thing. Woodcutter-wise, these guys are actually doing pretty good. Oh! The kingdom has interest in your land. We got the Splendor up high enough for us to be able to unlock these. That's wonderful. Cleaning duty. Kingdom buildings upkeep reduced by 10%. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. I'm really happy with our little town right now. Honestly, we have a lot going for us right now. We have a lot of people happy with our fort, which we're probably going to end up making even bigger at some point so we can start doing every single mission that we can. And we'll have a huge gold coffer. The mission was a success. Hey, just look at that. We have 5 kingdom influence, a bunch of milk, some wheat, and some gold coins, just like that. And were any of our soldiers injured? That is an excellent... Yes. 3 of them were, and 1 of them has died. Okay, because we had 5. Dang. All right. Let's go ahead and let's add a couple more soldiers over here. It looks like the keep is done. Here we go. We got 2 more soldiers added in over here. The other ones are going to heal up for a while. And the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to come right over here. We're going to give out a couple swords. And just like that, we're going to have 6 people. They're working on being trained. And that is going to do it for today's video. We've made a ton of progress from getting a huge fort built. Sooner or later, we're going to put a giant fence around their wall, around the whole fort, so it's a safe place to go. We have sheep going and cloth going. We don't have clothing going yet, and that will be coming in the next episode. And hopefully, as we go, we can start getting even more stuff unlocked. Maybe get this unlocked so I can start building my my treasury and stuff over there. I can protect that with a wall, and then in the future come over here and cover this entire thing with a massive monastery, guys. But that's gonna do it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.